This 13th floor video session is powered by The Rock Shop. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have Kaylee Bell with us. How's it going?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You're just kind of fresh off the stage with Keith Urban in Wellington a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah, very fresh.
So, how does one get on stage with Keith Urban? You've done it before, I know, but
I have.
just run it through me.
I never thought it would happen again. I did it 2 years ago in Australia on his Light the Fuse tour. He pulled me up for the duet We Were Us that he recorded with Miranda Lambert, and basically since then I've kept in touch with his team and wrote with Jerry Flowers, his bass player, and he's a really just the coolest dude. So we've kept in touch a lot, and yeah, when he was coming out I just got the call from the team to see if I was around to do the song again. So yeah, as I said, I never thought it would happen again, and I feel so lucky to have got the chance to do it in my home country, Keith's first time to New Zealand.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty amazing. So yeah.
Yes, I saw it was on YouTube, so somebody filmed it and put it up.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Keith and I both actually, we have got a bit of a connection through Toyota Star Maker. It's a competition in Australia that he won back in 1990, and I was the first Kiwi born to win since him in 2013. So yeah, we've got that little bit of connection with the Star Maker thing, both being from here, and yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. Now, you're in the middle of working or thinking or just about to record your new album, right?
Yeah, working on a new project at the moment.
And you have a single out that's and there's a video and all that. But before we get into that, just for folks who may not be familiar with you, you're from the South Island. Give us a little background about you know where you're from and how you started getting into music and stuff.
I'm from a little town called Waimate, in the South Island. I started singing when I was 4 years of age with my brother and sister. We travelled around New Zealand doing the competition circuit. Then I won the gold guitar my first year when I was 18. So that set me off to Tamworth for the first time and made me kind of realise that this was something that I could probably do. So I went to uni. I did NASDA, which is the Performing Arts School in Christchurch, so completed my 3-year bachelor there, and then moved straight to Australia by myself. I didn't really know anybody. I just turned 22 and I just knew that I needed to get over there to have a proper crack. There wasn't really anything happening here, and I knew I wasn't going to get any radio or anything like that. So yeah, bit the bullet, moved over there and sort of thought I'd give it 6 months, but sort of within the first month I got booked on CMC Rocks, which is like the biggest country festival in Australia. So things just started happening, and
was it always going to be country music?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Love country. Grew up, as I say, singing it, listening to it, and it was hard to find country growing up.
Right.
The only way we could get it was through my granddad used to get it over the Reader's Digest. How good is that? And the occasional trip to Christchurch where you'd go into the CD store and there'd be like a Leanne Rimes or a Shania Twain. There'd be about 3 CDs that you could choose from.
Right.
So yeah, got our fix that way. So a lot of Leanne Rimes growing up, Garth Brooks, all those sorts of artists. And yeah, so then won Toyota Star Maker in 2013, which was sort of the big launching pad into everything, and got to go to Nashville, and it's been a continuation since then of just chipping away. Won the TUI for Best Country Album back here, won US Unsigned Only competition, which was pretty cool, with a song called Pieces.
Usually Americans win that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So I'm not sure how we got to sneak in there, but my friend Jared Porter, he won Star Maker the year after I did, and we spent a lot of time on the road together and produced a song called Pieces. We wrote it together and released it, and it went to #1 in Australia, and that was the song that won the Unsigned Only competition. So that song's been really good to us, and yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey.
Sounds like it. Now, the song that we're going to hear right now is the new single, Getting Closer.
Yes.
What can you tell me about that one?
Sure. I wrote that earlier in the year over in Nashville with a really good friend, Morgan Evans. So he's an Australian artist. He's doing some pretty cool things at the moment. And basically, I'd just been through a breakup and had this title, Getting Closer to Getting Over You. I took that into the write with Morgan, and he just came in with all these cool melodies and rhythms, and basically we wrote the song in 2 hours, and yeah, it's a pretty honest song. I think we went a little bit Taylor Swift on it, and pretty brutal, but very honest, and I think it's been cool because so many people can relate to that, and it's very much for people that are in a toxic relationship that need to get out, and a reminder to girls to look after friends and their relationships, and just a bit of an empowerment kind of summer anthem is what we're going for.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, let's give it a listen and we'll come back and talk some more.
Thank you.
Broke up and I cried, and I knew you lied, but it blows my mind, the stories I'm hearing about you now. Every night I was away, you were running around with any girl on the town that would look your way, and I felt like a fool, knowing everybody knew but me. But hey, I got some sleep last night, I don't even know how you can close your eyes. It still hurts sometimes, but it's getting better all the time. I hope your late night friends and your one night stands makes you feel like a man for a minute. Cause I was in it, but now I got closure. Cause I'm getting closer to getting over you. Not mad anymore, I feel like I just dodged a bullet. You look back on before, and you'll realize, boy, that you blew it. As the story unfolds, every lie you ever told gets me one step further away from how I felt back then. Yeah, never gonna feel it again. Hey, I got some sleep last night, I don't even know how you can close your eyes. It still hurts sometimes, but it's getting better all the time. I hope your late night friends and your one night stands makes you feel like a man for a minute. Cause I was in it, but now I got closure. Cause I'm getting closer to getting over you. Hey, yeah, I'm getting over you. Karma's gonna catch you up, baby, when it does. I hope you think of me like I thought of you when we were in love. I got some sleep last night, I don't even know how you can close your eyes. It still hurts sometimes, but it's getting better all the time. I hope your late night friends and your one night stands makes you feel like a man for a minute. Cause I was in it, and now I got closure. Cause I'm getting closer to getting over you. Hey, yeah, I'm getting over you. Hey, yeah, I'm getting over you.
Right, Joe, we're back with Kaylee Bell, and getting closer to the song that we just heard, the video is kind of tells the story as well. Where did you shoot it at?
Yeah, Storyworks, who are a husband-wife team in Queenstown, produced it, and we basically did a summer road trip around Queenstown, Wanaka, Twizel, Tekapo, Marama, just kind of the best spots down south. And yeah, we were just discovering new landscape we hadn't seen, and just it still blows me away, the scenery in this country.
Yeah.
And we got to showcase so much of that, which I think is a pretty cool thing.
It is indeed. Now, the next song that we're going to hear is called That's What I Call Crazy.
Yes.
This is an older tune of yours?
This was the single before Getting Closer, and I actually used the same film company for the music video for that one, which we filmed in Queenstown. And this song was written by Casey Musgraves in America. She's one of my favourite songwriters. I just love how she's brutal and she's very honest. And so as soon as I heard the song, I knew that it was something that I wanted to take on and own as my own. And it's another relationship song. I think that's probably quite a common theme.
Was it recorded in Nashville?
It was recorded in Australia by Andrew Cochrane. He produced my Heart First album. And I did a lot of work with him on that. So he was the guy that I wanted to work with on that single. And that one went into the top 10 on country radio in Australia. And
Alrighty, well, we'll give it a listen and then we'll come back for one more.
Cool.
It was 4 a.m., I couldn't sleep, so I did my hair and I fixed a dread. Sat on the porch with my guitar, sang about how you broke my heart. sounds crazy. Then you should have seen me sitting by the phone. Oh, those nights alone, believing lies you told me, thinking I'm your only, putting off my friends to be with you again. Forgiving when you say I love you, baby. That's what I call crazy. Crazy, crazy, yeah. That's what I call crazy. That's what I call crazy.
Okay, we're back here with Kaylee Bell, and we're going to hear one more song, but you're kind of on the verge of making this new record.
Yes,
So
it's
where are you in the process? Have you got all the songs assembled? And
basically with this new project, I want to have a big hand in writing. I've always loved the writing element of being an artist, and I guess it's something that I'm growing in confidence with the more times I go to Nashville. So the plan is to get back to Nashville and keep writing. The last trip I was over there for 2 months and wrote probably about 20 new songs. But it's still one of those things you go back and yeah, I want to be really hard on myself and really make sure I'm 100% proud, like I am with Getting Closer, that this is the material that I want to put out there. So in terms of that, I really want to take my time and make sure I have a big hand in the writing stages. And Lindsay Rhymes, that produced Getting Closer, he is incredible. He's just had the latest #1 on the Billboard with a band called Low Cash in America. So he is definitely the obvious choice for me to keep going with my new music for 2017, and I just love how he brings in a whole different kind of world to my music. He's very much pop influence, and I guess that's a big thing for me, is I really want to have that crossover appeal, like Kelsey Ballerini and Keith Urban and everyone that I admire.
yeah, because the border between country and pop is very blurry these days.
It really
isn't it?
is, which is cool. I love it. I love that it comes down to music should be about the song anyway, I think, and I don't really think you need to necessarily be put too much into a box when it comes to genre. So I think that's a big thing for me, is breaking out of that and just introducing new people to my music.
And they're pretty open, having folks coming from New Zealand to work in Nashville?
They find it hilarious because they really do. They're like, you're from New Zealand and you sing country music? Like, it's not the most popular genre in New Zealand, as we well know. But yeah, like they love the Australian and New Zealand accents and people, and they've always been so incredibly welcoming and inviting to us. So it's nice to have that.
Because there is, Australia is very open to country music, and there seems
Definitely.
to be kind of a highway that goes between Australia and Nashville. I've
Yeah,
talked to
very
quite a few
much.
people that
Yes.
have gone back and forth.
But it is bridging the gap here. I mean, Keith Urban just came out, the Dixie Chicks are coming. Things are changing. They definitely are. And so it's just a matter of making the most of those opportunities when they come over here. It's like getting the chance to jump up with Keith, things like that, that you're still on their radar, which is cool. I mean, if you were to move to Nashville, I think you'd become another number. You know, everyone sings country music in Nashville.
Right.
So it's important for me to go and make the best music I can in Nashville and bring that back to this side of the world.
Okay, we're going to hear one more song. A little bit small town?
A little bit small town. Yes, it's a song that I wrote about my little hometown of Waimate.
Right.
Very small town, about 3,000 people. But I've always thought there's something about growing up in a small town. I think you just get a better sense of who you are, and you get the chance to be a kid, and it's so safe. Like growing up in a small town, there was nothing really that could have ever gone too terribly wrong. So
Yeah, I grew up in a small town in western Pennsylvania, 500
nice.
people.
Wow, that is small. What did you have there? Like a pub and a dairy?
There was no, there was a pub, but I was too young for the pub. But I just went fishing every day.
Nice.
You know, and
See,
played
that's the
baseball.
thing.
It was like the
You
classic.
find things to do. I think that's something that I loved about growing up in a small town, is that we were crazy busy kids. Like I played so much sport, we played a lot of music, and it was like, I don't think we would have had the chance to do that if we'd been in the city and you were dealing with traffic and all those sorts of issues. Like, we just got the chance to do so many things and explore so many new experiences that we wouldn't have done otherwise. So to me, coming from a small town means a lot, and I really wanted a song on my album that showcased Waimate, so I wrote the song about Waimate.
Cool. Let's give it a listen. Thanks for stopping by, and
Thank
good
you.
luck. Hopefully we'll hear the album soon.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
Caledonia.